This is the most important question drawers ask me is how do I shade so smooth with a ballpoint pen? This is how. It's very simple. I like hatching. Hatching is literally like this. Creating parallel lines right next to each other and making them consistently even, you know. And then there's also cross hatching, goes this way as well. And that's just going the opposite direction or another direction than the original hatching. But me, I prefer hatching, and this is how you hatch smoothly. So what you want to do is barely place your pen on the paper like this and draw a very, very light line and do it over and over it and over. It doesn't matter at first if it's not like consistent or it's like a little wobbly. You just want to practice applying little pressure to the paper like this. And then the more you do this, the easier it becomes muscle memory. And then you're going to be able to hatch like this. And then have like more even lines, right? And then people ask me, if you draw so lightly, how do you create dark values? How do you create dark lines? Well, how you do that is just layering. Layering is just what I was doing, is doing the same thing over the same lines over and over and over and over to create a dark value. And that's how I make my dark values. And this is pretty simple. This is mixed media paper, by the way, so it's really cheap. You can get this anywhere. And if you practice just hatching with light pressure over and over and over, it's going to just come natural to you. Trust me, you do want to practice this as much as possible because then you're going to be able to do something like this. Like start off very dark and then keep hatching. Make sure you have consistent lines. And then you slowly transition into a lighter value. But yeah, since it's muscle memory to me now, I don't need to think. It's just secondhand nature to me, you know? It's just so easy to do. So I don't have to question it anymore. And that's where you want to get to. That's the point where you want to be able to create any type of values and not have to like think about it too much. You see, go from a dark value to a lighter value. Too easy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've been consuming a lot of content, like a lot. And I was just watching one of my favorite YouTubers. He's a workout dude. His name's Swole, and he just does vlog and he does fitness and gym and whatnot. And I'm over here eating my smoothie bowl, which is amazing, by the way. And I'm just thinking, these YouTubers are really living their life. Like, they're loving what they're doing. They don't really have to work a corporate job and they just doing what they do. I'm over here applying the job, working on my business. Like I say, eating this delicious smoothie bowl. And I thought to myself, you know what? Why am I trying to figure out what content I want to create and how I want to edit it and whatnot, and just start doing it. Start creating, put everything together, and eventually it'll make sense. You know, I would get there, I would get my theme, my video editing style right one day. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is me actually starting my consistent journey, staying consistent, posting vlogs, not just vlogs, because I know people, that leaves a bad taste in people's mouth, but like tutorials and how to be an artist, like my day in the lives, what I do, how to help you guys draw better, you know, tips and tricks, but also share my life and who I am. So that's what I'm gonna do, all right? You see, I'm not worried about how I'm looking right now. I'm just chilling and I decided to record. That's what I'm gonna do more often, all right? Let's get to it. I'm excited. My name is Michael Rowley. I'm an artist. I mainly draw with ballpoint pen. I do a lot of other stuff as well, but my main thing is drawing with ballpoint pen or pencil. And I'm here to share with you tips and tricks, tutorials, whatever you need to know about drawing and how to get better. I'm your guy, you know? And other stuff. I have other hobbies that I'm gonna throw in here, you know, whatnot. Let's get to it. If you struggle with improving your art skills and you want to alter your mindset to think more positive, stay consistent, just feed your brain, this is the content for you. In high school, I had anxiety and I consumed so much motivational speakers. I read so many books and I just need to share. I really want you guys to be better people overall. Stay consistent in the gym. Sometimes I don't go for like 5 days and then I get back to it. Then I'll go for 3 days in a row and then stop again. But since this is my consistency journey, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be drawing, staying consistent, creating content, staying consistent, going to gym, staying consistent. Let's get to it. Consistency is something we all deal with. Usually you overthink things in the future that haven't happened yet instead of living in the present. Once you live in the present, everything becomes easier to do. I really want to pack on a lot more weight, but I lose weight so fast. I've realized I need to eat way more than I do. Some mushrooms as well. These are oyster mushrooms. They're amazing. Here's a little thing about me. I used to eat meat and dairy. I ate meat and dairy my whole entire life, all right? And I'm not saying that you should stop or anything. I'm just saying for me, for my health, I switched to not eating meat and dairy, and I saw a big improvement in my skin, my overall health, my energy, getting rid of brain fog. But that's just me, you know? So that's why I eat the way I do. And no matter what you eat, you want to stay active and do a little bit better with the eating. Like if you eat a lot of sweets, don't do that, because as an artist, you gotta sit in one place for hours to create something, and sometimes you don't really have time to get up and be active. So be active when you can. Here's a tip for when you do get some paper or get a new sketchbook. Try to feel the tooth of the paper. The tooth of the paper is just the surface, what the texture is like, because then you could get a feel on how your preferred medium is going to turn out on that specific type of paper. All right, so now that I have my sketchbooks, like I said, I want to design the front of this one. I really don't have that many art supplies where I'm at right now because I'm visiting somebody, and I want the cover to be cool. But I was thinking, all right, and don't come at me for this, all right, don't come at me, but I was thinking, so I went to the range recently and I still have my Target. So I was thinking about cutting it out and putting like the cover on here some kind of way. I think it would be different, you know, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna experiment and see how it goes. I don't even know if I have glue here. Do not do what I'm doing, all right? Use something when you cut. When I was cutting with my X-Acto knife, I was actually cutting my table. So when you cut something, use like cardboard or something hard and put underneath so you don't actually cut your table, because the knife was just going through. All right, I got that cut out. I don't have any glue for this that goes on top, but I do have some tape, so we're gonna see if I can make this work. I'm sure I can, but it's just gonna go on top, you know, like so. I'm gonna add more stuff because I don't want it just to be like this, honestly. It's better than the original cover, it's just that it's a Target and it has bullet holes in it. So I don't think I want this completely like this. I want to add some writing, some more collage maybe. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm gonna do for the back, like maybe add this piece, but who knows? But this is what I have. You know, I had to bring in this new sketchbook. To that one person who keeps saying they never see me draw from scratch, like start from the beginning and then finish. I always have to show the outline or something. Well, this is for you. You see, I drew the outline and then I drew all the other things, the shading, the highlights. Like this is me literally from the beginning to the end. This is specifically for that person who keeps commenting. They keep giving me their opinions about, oh, you never start from the beginning. Well, I started from the beginning this time. You're welcome. You that's watching, yes, you, I really want your honest opinion on this video. I want to do more videos like this. Give me some opinions, give me some advice, things that you'll want to see more, something you haven't seen before. I'm just trying to elevate my content. I'm trying to keep it natural, but I'm also trying to provide value for all of you. Also put questions in the comments so I can answer that for you on the next video, whether it's about drawing or just life advice in general. I really want to connect with you guys and build this community. Until next time, peace out.